of Global Forum on Human Settlements has been consecutively held in China, the United States, Brazil, Germany, Colombia, Ecuador, and Thailand for 13 consecutive years, making great contribution to the implementation of MDGs, UN Habitat Agenda, SDGs, Paris Agreement, and New Urban Agenda.
那么在此呢，我想代表市人大向来参加会议的各位专家代表表示热烈的欢迎和崇高的敬意。
尊敬的各位来宾、女士们、先生们，上午好。今天2019全球人居环境论坛在无锡市隆重开幕了，这是国内外人居环境领域的一件大事。我谨向出席会议的国外嘉宾、国际领导、知名专家、企业家、各界代表和新闻业的媒体表示热烈的欢迎，对大会的隆重召开表示热烈的祝贺。
Welcome to the welcoming banquet and the award ceremony of sustainable cities and human settlements.
I'm highly delighted and honored to welcome you all on behalf of the government of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Ministry of Water, Irrigation and Energy, and of my own.
There has indeed been a great deal of progress, some of the examples of which I will point to. But despite these good examples, overall the processes of rapid urbanization are proceeding on a course that is not sustainable, and indeed is threatening the prospect of a secure, sustainable and promising future for China and the entire world.
根据我们这些年来的走过的道路，我们的成功的经验、犯过的错误，结合着世界各国一些个先进的理念，我认为在今后我们要实现人居建设的优良环境的建设，需要注意这样4个方面的问题。
全球人居环境论坛自2005年创办于中国改革开放的窗口城市深圳，已成功举办了4届。这届我们郑重地选择了中国的太湖明珠无锡市举办。
Much of the discussion of water is of short-term problems, measured in years or decades, and those short-term issues are vitally important. However, I believe that adapting water systems and water usage to the changes brought about by the warmer world created by climate change will be the single most important core problem facing all humanity in the century ahead.
Presence in Shanghai World Expo was an extension of the core values that underpin the work and message of the UN. One could not envisage the absence of the UN's role in such a global experiment in international cooperation and exchange of cultures.
The issue of sustainable human settlements is vital, affected by many of the challenges of the new possibility addresses. Water, energy, food security, jobs, resilience to disasters, and have a long list.
Committing itself to the Habitat Agenda from day one. It was created to pursue that agenda, and it has consistently, persistently, and diligently pursued that agenda all these 10 years.
Generally speaking, we are still constructing badly, buildings that consume too much energy, embedding too much energy for the future.
The involvement of civil society and other relevant stakeholders in global policy processes and actions is crucial, and I would like to applaud the long-standing efforts of the Global Forum on Human Settlements in this regard.
Ecuador aims to achieve sustainable urbanization through efficient public policies that foster social inclusion, promote equitable redistribution of wealth and resources, supporting adequate decentralization, processes and balanced land management, enhancing its focus on population and situational fulfillment.
Building our cities with sustainable development principles has become a necessary prerequisite to ensure that our cities become transformational centers that offer economic and social opportunities while not destroying the planet we have.
We have a population of 600,000. It's a very beautiful city with a cultural history. It has a very beautiful natural environment.
Efficient urban planning and well-designed compact cities can enable better access to services, better quality infrastructure, more eco and resource efficient outcomes. This will provide subsequent cost savings, greater proximity to work, and cleaner environments with lower health bills. There are great opportunities for advancing the principles of compact cities. The Global Forum for Human Settlements can support both the Sustainable Development Goals and the new urban agenda.
For a country with no previous history of urbanization, each day brings unprecedented demographic, environmental, economic, social, and spatial challenges to these cities.
全球人居环境应该是我们全人类一个面临的生存与毁灭、亡天下的课题。
In the city of Santa Monica, we are coming together to work on reducing inequalities.
Our program in Quezon City, Philippines is a response to the Sustainable Development Goal number 11, which embodies a commitment to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable.
在建园之初，我们就确立了生态、智慧改善生活、开放、融合、提升品质的发展理念。
It is a dream of most people to live a comfortable urban life with proper shelter, clean running water, sanitation, proper waste disposal, clean air to breathe.
It's based on motorways. Barcelona is based on neighborhoods. The equivalent of CO2 emissions in transport is a sixth. The people, there's just as many people living there. In the present conditions, they only have a sixth of the CO2 emissions in Barcelona that they have in Atlanta.
Whatever we're doing right now, even the cities that are going to plan, we cannot do so now these days without taking consideration the issue of climate.
We defined this diagram of the city where all the services, all the infrastructures are integrated, and we developed the idea of creating some international standards about this, let's say, multi-layer city.
I am very delighted to our opportunity to come and make some remarks at this very important forum. Our cities need continuous major infrastructure development and investments. That's why I'm very pleased listening to the resolutions of Addis Ababa.
The Global Forum of Human Settlements, the 11th edition, was one of the most compact, interesting, diversified event of the UN Habitat, bringing together people from China and people from abroad, a lot of experts, and delivering prizes, and at the same time launching a new standard, the International Green Model City Standard. So altogether, a very productive event and a very fascinating event.
World Habitat Day, we should always renew our vision of a better future for our children on our planet. But we should also be honestly look backwards how far we came in the last year in achieving this vision.
For commemorating the World Cities Day, we will invite 12 urban stakeholders to make their own commitments for sustainable cities and human settlements.
Cities are where we live in. I am committed to make city a home for its citizens, and cities shall also be able to save our lives.
The Rivers State Government makes commitment to progressively provide best infrastructure and social services in order to enhance the living standard of all residents and on a more sustainable basis.
Implementation of sustainable development goals through the construction of Fourth City.
We as Econet are committed to promoting the implementation of Sustainable Development Goal number 7 of providing affordable clean energy, goal number 9 of building industry innovation and infrastructure, and goal number 11 of building sustainable cities and communities.
The 10th annual session of Global Forum on Human Settlements was held on September 5 and 6, 2019 at the United Nations Conference in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The participants realized the importance of sustainable development of cities and human settlements in the digital era and discussed ways in which digital technologies can be harnessed to make cities inclusive, safe, resilient, prosperous, and sustainable.
欢迎大家出席我们2017可持续城市与人居环境奖的颁奖典礼。
So welcome to the ceremony of the Global Forum on Human Settlements and the award ceremony, the real part of it.
是的，今晚呢，我们相聚隆重表彰2017可持续城市与人居环境的最佳范例。这些获奖者呢，都是落实2030年可持续发展议程和新城市议程的先锋和榜样。
The ceremony recognizes the different active implementation parts, and this is, here at the UN, there's a lot of negotiation, discussion on how a better world should be, but we have many people in this room who are already working on it.
是的，我们全球人居环境论坛发起的可持续城市和人居环境奖，也就是大家所熟知的萨萨奖呢，已经有了11年的历史。许多来自世界各地的范例被选出和表彰，与同行业之间呢，最佳范例的知识和经验分享传播，在此都有了一个更好、更高的平台，为推动可持续发展做出了积极的贡献。
As we are gathering here today, we will be presented with 23 awardees who were selected for their action and leadership. It is important to share good practices and leadership, to recognize the courage of first movers, to inspire and encourage others to innovate or replicate. UN Environment, therefore, salutes the Global Forum on Human Settlements for having developed the awards and for its consistency in running them for the 12th time.
I congratulate you once again.
再次恭喜大家。
You are a great source of inspiration for those who are coming after you.
你们为后面的未来的人做出了很好的榜样。
5亿获得全球绿色城市大奖，我感觉这是对我们多年来坚持生态绿色发展理念的高度肯定。
It is a great honor
for the city of Mannheim to be awarded with this prize.
I would like to thank Global Forum for acknowledging our efforts, and it really means a lot to me and my team.
One, two, three, Sasa!
There are so many contacts that we've made today that will help us in the future in developing our project, taking it further, and also helping other people in other regions of the world achieving sustainability in whatever domain they are in.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege to receive this award by the name of my city, Cuenca. This is a sample of what we are working for. Cuenca has 4 rivers that cross along. They are a little bit dangerous, but they are also what gives the beauty to the city.
We are committed to turning city centers back to the pedestrians so that communities can thrive.
Thank you, Sasha, for this great award, and it's great to be acknowledged and confirmed that we're doing the right things, and we hope that this will further help spread the good word and idea and mindset.
Thank you, Sasha, for recognising the Queensland Parks and Wildlife Service and the Jabalbina Aboriginal Corporation and the work we do on a day-to-day basis to protect the values of Daintree National Park. Thank you very much. It's an honour.
This is one of the most exciting conferences about urban sustainability organized in the world at the moment.
About this being honored at this forum is that we can globally see how this project has been recognized, and hopefully with this collaborative group we can continue the project forward.
在最近举行的联合国全球人居环境论坛上，一位年仅7岁、来自北京人大附小的1年级小学生代表李红艳引起了各国代表的关注。来看报道。
年仅7岁的李红艳是历届全球人居环境论坛受邀年龄最小的代表，自发宣传环保已经有4年了。论坛上，他用英语向现场80多个国家和地区的代表阐述发言主题“我的梦想”。
新华社消息，中国长沙市和周庄镇在20号举行的联合国可持续城市与交通柏林高层对话暨2013全球人居环境论坛上，分别获得了全球绿色城市和全球绿色城镇的荣誉。那么，全球人居环境奖的宗旨呢，是按照可持续发展的原则，在世界范围内，从人居环境的各个领域挑选最佳的范例，公布并表彰部分示范城市、景区、住区、企业以及个人。
践行里约加20决议，推动可持续城市、交通与旅游高层对话暨2014全球人居环境论坛官方欢迎演讲于哥伦比亚时间8月10号上午9点半在波哥大市政厅举行。论坛在哥伦比亚国歌及波哥大市歌中开幕。
Impressions are that it's a really very timely gathering. 2015 is a turning point. It's a benchmark year for all of us thinking about cities. So this gathering is very timely in terms of how we think about the Sustainable Development Goals.
我们从远方一路走来，翻越高山，飘过大海， 纵是千难万险，我们风雨兼程，初衷不改。
我们从过去一路走来，从风华正茂到鬓发初白，纵使10年磨一剑，我们真金烈火，锤炼不怠。
我们从梦里一路走来，菩提无数，明镜飞台。纵是红尘万象，我们安贫乐道，心无挂碍。我们只想这颗星球天蓝水清，我们期盼浮云不要遮住快乐的眼睛，我们只想人人拥有世俗的栖居之所，我们期盼城市能包容其中的每一个人。我们一路走来，心手相连，一走就是10载。我们还将走下去，续写故事，继往开来。为了你我憧憬的绿色梦想，为了你我无辜的世世代代。